book that I'm going to read today is about worrying. The nurse in the clinic has referred quite a few students to me to talk to about their feelings and emotions because she's finding that a lot of times, they don't know what's wrong, but there's something's not right. It's usually because they're either anxious or worried about something that's happening or that has happened or that can possibly happen. So it is A Terrible Thing Happened, and it's by Margaret M. Holmes, and it's illustrated by Cary, Pillo. A terrible thing happened. Sherman Smith saw the most terrible thing. He was very upset. It really scared Sherman to see such a terrible thing. Sherman did not like feeling so afraid. He did not want to remember what happened. So Sherman decided not to think about the terrible thing he saw. Sherman thought that would make him feel better. At first, the plan seemed to work. Sherman woke up every morning, he brushed his teeth, and then he went to school. Sherman played with his friends, he teased his sister, and he walked his dog. Everything seemed all right for a while, but something inside of Sherman was starting to bother him. Sherman had to play more, run faster, and sing louder in order to forget the terrible thing he saw. Other things started happening to Sherman too. Sometimes he did not feel hungry. Sometimes his stomach hurt or his head hurt. Sometimes he felt sad, but he did not know why. Sometimes he was nervous for no reason at all. Sometimes he did not sleep very well. Sometimes when he did sleep, he had bad dreams. The bad dreams scared Sherman. All of these things made Sherman angry. It seemed like Sherman was angry all the time. Getting into trouble so often made Sherman feel bad. Sherman did not understand all of his bad feelings. He felt so confused. Sometimes parents help children figure out their feelings. Sometimes teachers or other grown-ups help. That is how Sherman met Miss Maple. Miss Maple helped Sherman to think about his feelings. She listened while Sherman talked to her. They played while they talked. Sherman did not feel as mixed up when he talked to Miss Maple. Once, when Sherman and Miss Maple were coloring, she told him to draw a picture of how he felt when he was angry. This seemed like a strange thing to draw, but Sherman did it. After that, Sherman drew lots of pictures. Pictures of the pain in his stomach, pictures of the bad dreams he had, pictures of the fear he felt. And at last, pictures of the terrible thing he saw. Sherman and Miss Maple talked about the pictures. He asked if the terrible thing he saw was his fault. Sherman said he worried a lot about that. No, Miss Maple told Sherman, it was not your fault. Sherman told Miss Maple a lot of things. He told her about the bad dreams. He told her how scared he felt. It was all very hard to do. Miss Maple was proud that Sherman was trying to talk about such hard things. Sherman found that it felt good to let his feelings out. Feeling good helped Sherman feel stronger. When Sherman felt stronger, he did not feel so angry. Nothing can change the terrible thing that Sherman saw, but now he does not feel so mean. He is not so scared or worried. His stomach does not hurt as much, and the bad dreams hardly ever happen. Sherman Smith is feeling much better now. He just thought you would want to know. So this is a good book for students and families who may have experienced some sort of trauma or something that happened that a student saw or witnessed or is experiencing, and just help them understand that there are ways to get our feelings out. In school, I was the feelings teacher for all of the students, but I always encourage students, if they didn't feel comfortable talking to me, to talk to a parent, to talk to a teacher, any adult that can possibly help them, because you don't want them carrying these feelings around with them. For parents and caregivers, I wanted to give you a few pointers that were in the back of the book. For any student that has a worry, one of them is to use real words, be open and honest with your children. If they're asking about it, they probably know something about it, and the best thing to do would be to be as honest as you can that is age appropriate for those children. Be aware that when internalizing fear and other feelings that the child can also be physically affected. So in this story, for example, Sherman experiences loss of appetite, headaches, stomach aches, and sleeplessness. So this is where I said that sometimes the clinic nurse will refer students to me based on how often they're coming to the clinic, what they're saying is really wrong with them, and her findings of whether or not there is actually a physical ailment with them, or if it's something that they are mentally holding on to that is causing the physical ailment. So I've talked to a few students who it decreased the clinic passes and increased the counseling passes. Maintaining rules and expectations is very important for rebuilding a child's feelings of security. Continue to expect the child to abide by household and classroom rules, even if he or she is working through this experience. And be prepared to listen well with your ears, eyes, and heart to what your child has to teach you about his or her grief, anxiety, or worry. So again, this is called The Terrible Thing Happened, and it's by Margaret M. Holmes, illustrated by Cary, Pillo.